Hey everyone, hi stream, how's it going? We're here for our regularly scheduled programming. We've got Roberto back in the commentary booth, hello.
Hello.
And Illumina, the one and only, on the left, hello.
Hello.
And of course Eli, who's been gracious enough to hang out with us, chatting with us in the booth, is here, hello.
Hello everybody.
Hello. Okay, and with that, I think you guys know the rules, so you can begin the scouting section for Seed 1. It is going to be your village seed. So with that, you can begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
The
Okay.
synchronization of the good lucks.
Nice. Woo.
Alright, we're seeing this match, chat. We're watching it play out.
No one on YouTube will know that we were 20 minutes late and we were 30 seconds from canceling the match. Woo,
Yup.
Close call, dude.
That is some close quarters clutching. But yeah, chat, so as I've done the same thing as I've done earlier with this match, if either runner gets a sub 10, I will double T-Wag's offer, so they'll get $200 instead of the usual 100. I'm doing this because why not? We finally have a match. I'm excited. You guys are probably also excited to see this. I'm certainly excited to see this.
Kind of crazy. Definitely didn't need to do that, but it does make it more hype. It puts more on the line. And this first one is pretty straightforward village seed. I wish I knew you were putting up more money. I would have given him a worse seed than this one. There's a blacksmith. It only has 2 iron, though. There's a lava pool nearby. There's a good buried treasure, actually, 200 blocks away if they want. So they do have some options. This one is most likely going to be fortress first. I think the fortress is much closer. There is a housing bastion that's obvious, and I highly doubt there's any way the runners are going to see this. There is the best, most hidden stables bastion I've ever seen. It is just tucked under this edge of this basalt. If any of these runners actually find the stables bastion, it will blow my mind. I cannot believe, I can't tell you guys how well hidden this stables bastion is.
It's actually camouflaged. It's completely blended into its natural habitat. That is insane.
Yeah, so we'll see. Is my title... Merp, what's my title right now? Is my title good? I can't see it.
Yeah, the title's good.
Okay, thank you. Can't believe Fire changed my title. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to unmount him. Is that the they found it. Illumina just found it. Wow.
Oh. And, okay.
This Stables Bastion, which Illumina has found, I know it's hard to see on his incredibly dark Gamma 1 screen. It's completely covered by a layer of basalt, so if you're running by it, there's no chance you're ever going to see it. And also, he's checking out that housing bastion, which seems to be the play, but depending on where the strongholds are, you could do that gross Stables Bastion.
And yeah, meanwhile, Eli is going for the more visible housing bastion, which is, you know, also valid. And checking his barters right then and there, which is something you love to see.
I love this play. Wow. 2.5 minutes in, checking barters already. The sign of an experienced scout and run player. Not using the summon area effect cloud command, though. I don't know if everyone knows that one. It is kind of a well-kept secret. I don't know. I actually just got it from someone in this tournament. I just copied what they were doing. I slowed down the VOD and copied it. It's much easier to get this done than using a spawn egg. But you know, I'm gonna let players that have done their research reap the rewards. So we'll keep it a secret. Oh hey, Fyro.
I actually didn't know that one either. I just knew about using the summon command to make sure you don't get kids instead of using the spawn egg. But wow, the more you learn.
I believe /summon, I tried that one out. It still does have a chance to spawn children.
Oh,
I think
is there a specific tag that you can use, like spawn child false or something?
Yeah, you have to do that at the end of it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can do it as baby 0, but you could just do one command that spawns 9 adult piglins at once, so it's much faster.
Wow.
Yeah. So I might, I don't know, I might ask the runners and see if they want to kind of normalize stuff before the bracket, and just tell them the really easy secrets so that everyone's on the same page, or just keep some of them in the dark. You do your research, you know your commands, you scout better. So just
Yeah,
leave it
of
like
course.
that.
Yeah, one thing I really appreciate about speedrunning is you are seriously rewarded for having very obscure knowledge about the game. Because as much as all the strats are out there and fully available for anyone to find and learn, taking the time to really figure out like these more obscure little things, like it really does pay off, and it's really nice to see used in tournaments.
And yeah, let's talk about who else is in this group and what's going on. Only 3 matches have actually been played so far in this group. This is technically a group 2 or a week 2 match. So it is very much up in the air. Automat so far is 2-0, so he's looking very solid. Automat will play Corbanos tomorrow, and Illumina will play Corbanos tomorrow. So Automat is looking pretty solid. If he wins his match, he'll be guaranteed to move on. But the other 3 are very much fighting for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, I think. So both of them will need to win this. Illumina actually losing his first match to Automat, just barely. He had great gameplay, but Automat just coming in clutch. So they need to win these. This is a very important match. Eli also not knowing the give yourself strength command, which means you don't have to use a netherite sword and 2 crit blazes. You can just punch him with anything. There's another little trick that helps speed things up.
You can literally just punch them with anything on strength and it'll one-hit them?
Yeah, you just right click with the spawn egg and then left click with the spawn egg and it kills him. It's give strength 255, 255, something like that. So it gives you max strength for max duration or something. So yeah, that's not a hard one either. That's one that I think they should know.
Yeah, that's another hot tip.
There you go.
Right. Well, 3 minutes or so left on the clock. Illumina is also looking at the housing, it appears.
Oh, I haven't screen shared with you. I need to do that.
Oh, it's alright. I've been looking at the multi-twitch.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
That'll work.
I have been granted the gift of sight. Thank you, Uncle T-Wags.
Let's go. We're on the same time. We're in sync in time now.
Let's go. Be in sync. But yeah, this looks like an incredibly nice seat. I mean, everything is where it should be. It's a village, of course, so they'll have plenty of resources. The lava pool is literally right there. Yeah, it seems like a pretty good start for the first seed of the evening.
Yeah, there's a couple things that are interesting that should be going through the runners' heads, and I don't know if they're thinking about it that much. First of all, the blacksmith has 2 iron, so that leaves the question: how exactly do you play the overworld? You also spawn fortress first, so let's say you get 2 iron. Maybe you get 3 iron from the golem, and then you do maybe bucket, flint, and steel shield. Do fortress first. Maybe you're looking at either getting iron from a fortress chest or a bastion chest. I believe the looting side of the fortress is the opposite way from the bastion, but I tend to like scouting the fortress looting side because very high amount of iron in those chests. Like honestly, there's pretty good odds you're going to get 3 iron. So
yeah,
could be some in the bastion. There's 2 bastion options. Now let's say you don't want to do a shield and you don't get 3 iron. Let's say you get 4 iron from the golem and you get 6. Do you do bucket and pick and then woodlight? There's like so many combos of iron that they could get if they do golem that I think there's a lot of thought they have to put into it.
Yeah, it's certainly a lot less consistent. It's a lot more RNG based. And as we saw earlier on Illumina's screen, 2 chests in a row in the fortress, in the loot section of the fortress, had 2 diamonds in them. So honestly, if you also get a diamond pick from the bad section of the fortress, that could also be a lot more consistent than gunning for an iron pick from the golem or from somewhere else.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to scout out any iron ore sources here. A lot of players don't like doing that at all.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I tend to really enjoy Golem Skip, and just I've also learned the commands for replacing iron ore and gravel with different chest types, which, as far as I know, Fyro was the first one I saw do that specifically. So there's different ways to do that, but yeah, if you zoom around on your path that you're already going to take in the overworld, like 4 blocks down, and just keep replacing iron ore with chests, you're gonna find iron ore 4 blocks down. Like you are going to find it. So it is not hard. You just have to either get a blast furnace, or there's actually a regular furnace because this is a blacksmith. So they could just nab that furnace.
And it won't be too much of a time loss to just smelt that while you're maybe getting beds or something else. And Eli makes a little smiley face, but makes it a little bit too narrow. There we go.
There we go.
No, it's a perfect smiley face.
Nice.
Aw. 2
He's
seconds on the clock,
happy.
and time's up.
Oh.
Great, let's see how the runners do in the actual run.
All right, here we go. Seed 1, Illumina versus Eli. We'll see exactly how they treat this 2 iron and maybe the random iron golem drops. I just love having the golem randomly drop iron from 3 to 5. I don't care that some people are bugged by it and they're like, oh, I get 3 iron, it's the worst thing in the world. I don't care. It's interesting. I love the different strategies. Like, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. How do you do you even kill the golem? Like, it's so I don't know. Even if I get 3 iron, I'm like, man, it's so interesting. I just don't care.
I think it makes a lot of sense for Scout and Route because you have so much time to look for so many alternative iron sources, and they are so many. Like you mentioned, the Bastion, the Fortress chests, looking for iron to mine, skipping the Golem completely. Also, like it's not too big of a time loss if you can find iron from somewhere else. It makes the routes a lot more diverse, and it certainly forces the runners to think a lot faster on their feet if something doesn't go the way they anticipated, which is, I think, what makes tournaments really fun to watch.
And a little subtle difference on that, Illumina actually makes a stone pick, whereas Eli just goes for wood pick. I love wood pick skip if you're going straight to iron pick, but if you're going to be mining for iron ore, you do need stone. Oh, but Eli does the skip. He goes straight for it. Okay, he gets rewarded. He gets rewarded with a lucky iron drop, and let's see what Illumina gets. 7. Oh, okay, never mind. It's not interesting. They just get 5 iron. They have everything they need. Whatever, who cares?
Smoj.
Who cares?
When they have when they have full iron, SMH.
Cool. Nothing interesting is happening. Never mind me, chat.
Chat, go home. Nothing interesting is happening. You've been waiting this long for nothing. We're sorry. Okay, Eli, remember to get gravels. Things you love to see. We have seen runners screwed over before getting gravel.
Definitely happens.
In oftentimes very hilarious fashions. I think Illumina might also be looking for gravel, and there it is. Okay, so now just a little bit of flint RNG, and then a very quick nether entry.
Now, I know I was watching iWin earlier. I think that event is still going on for a while. They're running a lot of different seeds. But he had a data pack include 30% flint drop from gravel instead of 10%. How do you feel about that one? And how does chat feel about 30% flint drop instead of 10?
30%. I mean, it certainly makes it a lot more consistent. You waste a lot less time because I, from experience, know that sometimes it takes me a whole stack of gravel to get flint.
True.
I think a lot of times I think Iwan's attorney aims to completely eliminate RNG from the factor, which I respect. It's definitely important to see how runners can play out just according to their ability and their flexibility instead of, for example, being screwed over by a stack of gravel. So it's certainly interesting, but I think it's just a difference in style.
Yeah, it looks like most people in chat are saying they enjoy it. I like the difficulties in speedrunning as long as it's fairly even. So I like how much bad natural flint RNG makes me like ruined portals more, and make me stress ruined portals, and makes me think about potentially just using a fire charge instead of flint. Whereas if it's 30%, I'm like, I'm gonna get a flint in like 5 or 6 or whatever. But I don't know. I'm kind of go either way with it. And yeah, Eli getting very beat up
a little bit spooky.
Here, wow.
Yeah, just trying to regen his health. It's a little bit monka, but luckily, given that this is a village seed, they do have plenty of food. But yeah, getting quite beat up. I'm guessing both runners are very solidly going for Fortress first, which is, yeah, definitely the best route in this scenario. But going back to what you were saying, T-Wax, I think it's really interesting that I feel like, especially you as a person who is very known for coming up with new strategies and routing, it's really interesting that you place a lot of emphasis on, I guess, how many different strats runners are able to know and how quickly they can adapt to situations that are not optimal. And Eli takes a death by burning Smoge, takes a bit of a reset. I think, on the other hand, I think runners might be looking for just optimal worlds so that they can do everything the fastest possible, not necessarily the most knowledge flexy possible. But again, like I mentioned earlier, it's a sort of a dichotomy in styles. It's a dichotomy in what they're trying to achieve. And I really appreciate seeing both.
Yeah, I want to remove all run ending bad RNG, but keep in the run slowing down RNG because, Illumina. Almost getting knocked in lava there. It'll be okay. But yeah, run ending RNG is no fun for anyone, and there's not much you could do about it. Run slowing down RNG, there's almost always something you can do about it. And it's interesting to reflect back on yourself and think, maybe I should have gone for that rune portal 100 blocks away instead of mining this gravel. Because if I get unlucky, it's not a consistent strategy getting, one flint from 10 gravel. So maybe I should have done rune portal. But
absolutely.
Same with dragon perch RNG. It's never run ending. You're always going to get the perch. But maybe there's something you could have done that's slightly better. So barter RNG, it needs to be fixed. If you do a whole bastion and you don't get any pearls, your run's dead. So, if that stuff is nice to keep. But yeah, anyway, I kind of like...
Did Eli reset or just... I don't think he reset because he has all of his...
Yeah, he just ran back. I don't think got any blocks or any tools. Just ran straight back and got.
I see. I thought he reset because I saw him save and quit, but I guess he just rejoined.
Yeah. I think he reset timer as well. But yeah, he's just doing the same worlds. And Illumina is as we expected at the housing bastion.
Yeah, doing top down housing. Pretty good.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's actually boating down. I'm guessing. Is he still trying to do manhunt, just getting the chest at the top first?
Yeah.
I guess that also works, yeah.
Not a bad play. Oh, this piglin's definitely going to hit him here.
Ooh.
Unless he has gold.
Yeah, he did get 2 gold blocks from above, so he does take a hit. But he's able to make it out alive with a lot of dudes following him behind.
We all have to squint really, really hard to see what's going on Illumina's screen.
I have to physically bring my face closer to my screen. So, I bump into a mic every now and then because I need to see the gamma one.
Yeah, I need, a flashlight in here. Jeez.
Turn my screen brightness up to 200%. But yeah, that's a very clean-looking manhunt. Things you love to see.
And Eli, honestly, not too far behind. I mean, for taking a death, still got right back to his stuff, still clean up the blazes, still heading towards the bastions. So only the death setback, doesn't have any lost items or any other setbacks. Still can definitely have a chance. As we see, it looks like Lumina's probably not going for bow and arrows. I'm always shocked why these runners that were, Eli, please don't die. Eli going for manhunt with no gold armor, I think. Getting hit a couple times. Needs blocks. Gotta loot this chest for gold armor. No? What is happening? Why?
Oh, that looks very spooky,
How
but
do you live?
he's able to block himself in.
My
Alright,
God.
things you love to see. 2 hearts.
Alright, here goes Illumina blinding out. He is blinded out around 8 minutes on every seed so far. He unfortunately lost 2 to Automat, who just barely did it better than him, but he will nether travel onto the surface. Needs to get his cords. If he needs any extra food, wool, or wood, though, he'll be okay.
I think he's good on food. He has might get a little extra wool possibly. But yeah, this is a... Okay, so he went to the river to change his lava bucket for water, and now he's digging straight down at his portal location. So I'm guessing the stronghold portal room is just directly below him. Once again, we're plunged into complete darkness.
Illumina has not black screened. He's just digging down, chat. It's fine. Yeah, I thought he might have lost his way here, but it looks like... Yeah,
No,
looks like
there's
he's
the
right
portal
here.
room. Yo, let's
That's
go.
where he is. Illumina entering at 9:26. I think just short of the fastest perch ever, giving him a sub 10. But could be retimed if he gets an
Ooh.
instant perch. Could be.
Possibly.
But yeah, it was...
I'm slightly shaking, but it's fine. It's alright, I would like to see my son take this home. Come on, Illumina, you got this.
Oh wait, Illumina's your... Did you just dox yourself, or you want to...
Oh, no. Illumina is my child, yes.
Oh,
Illumina is my child.
that's common info?
Yes. I think it's common.
Holy- Did Eli just bone
That is-
clutched?
That is an excellent clutch! That is an excellent clutch! That is entirely excellent!
Let's go, dude.
Things you'll love to see. Yeah, so because he knows he has a death, he knows he needs to play risky. And risky he played, and damn, it played off.
Are you proud of your son?
Really
No,
dweeb.
that's Illumina. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. Illumina's your
It's
son.
alright, I can adopt another. I don't mind.
Yeah, what I was saying was I'm constantly surprised by runners that are traditionally, used to running older versions and using bow and arrow, just refuse bow and arrow in 116 because that's just the mindset. Yeah, I don't know. It's surprising. Like Sizzler, Illumina, they're just so adamantly opposed to bow and arrow. If they're playing 114, it's like, yeah, I'll bow and arrow. But if they're playing 116, they're like, why would you ever suggest such a thing? I'm like,
I mean,
it's
for
the same
actual
end
runs,
fight.
maybe.
I don't know.
but- Yeah, that's a really good point. It's the dragon is a little bit less jerky in 1.16, but it's the same end fight.
Why is it so commonplace in 114 but not in 160? It's literally the same end fight. You get the same materials. In fact, you don't have to trade for it. In 114, you have to spend extra time. In 116, you just get it from chest. It's free. So he hated arrow strats. I don't know why. As we see Illumina leaving the door open for Eli, there's no reason he needs to leave this door open. You are not going to get more than a 3-minute end fight. It is just not going to happen with bow and arrow. And giving Eli the chance to catch up, but I think he does get a perch. He's purling in. Yep. Looks like he's good. No F3? Did Illumina not F3 this entire run?
Yes, Illumina never uses F3.
Well, he used it for the
So-
scouting, but he didn't do it during the run at all?
Right. Yeah, no, he doesn't use it during, he's incredibly stubborn. He doesn't use shields, he doesn't use F3 in actual runs. But, I mean, there we go. there's round one.
All right. Easy clap. Illumina takes a no F3 run. There we go. Let me unmute him right now. All right, welcome back to the Booth Runners. Congrats to Illumina for taking that one. GG.
GG's.
You guys
GG's.
had very similar routes. Eli taking an unfortunate death at the Blaze Spawner. Mounting a good comeback, though, and just getting in the end right now. So, yeah, well played. It was a good one. And,
I'm more upset by the fact that it was sub-tenable, definitely.
yeah, I
just like,
think the travel distance was a bit far, and I think the nether travel might have been an issue because you guys both spawned on the surface. So, and I don't know what the blaze rate drops were. Maybe a little slow. So, but yeah, Illumina taking it with no F3 during the running phase. I believe no F3 the whole time. Just memorizing positions. It was good. It's very cool.
Just a flex.
Wait, did I might not have. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think you did for the.
Oh,
nether
probably
exit.
well, blind travel, obviously.
Oh, I thought you just memorized the spot and did it. I didn't know. If
Oh, no.
Okay.
I
Never mind.
just have to.
Never mind, everyone. I take that back. Wasn't cool at all.
Yeah.
No, GG's on the about a 12-minute run. Very respectable. And we're going to take it to a quick intermission chat. we'll give him seed number 2, and we'll be right back. See you in a bit. All right, welcome back, chat. Wasting no time. Hello, welcome back, everyone. Illumina took seed number 1 in excellent fashion, so here we are for seed number 2. It's going to be their non-village seed. A fun one. And yeah, so with that, you guys can begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Hello.
Good luck.
All right, I'm muted and deafened. Very cool.
Absolutely love how when the runners, they synchronize saying good luck to each other.
It's adorable.
Excellent sportsmanship.
Yes, it really is. Now, this seed is an interesting one just because like there's a lot of different ways to go. I hope this seed actually looks very familiar to me, but we've had a couple outpost seeds. I think Antoine gave one. I'm pretty sure this is a different one. But there's a couple options to go in this one. We'll see. Illumina opens that blacksmith chest. There's not much. There's an outpost with 2 iron and some wood, which is not great. There's that village, which is far, which is not great. There's this shipwreck, which is decent. There's a further buried treasure, which is decent. This one has so many options. You could actually get lost scouting this overworld for 10 minutes by itself before you come up with the best route. So I'm kind of curious, Roberto, as you look through what they're seeing, what route you would take, but I don't necessarily have a list of all the stuff here because there's pretty much everything.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, not having the seed itself means I can't accurately search for everything. But I mean, if there's a shipwreck there, like maybe looking for a buried treasure, I don't think either runner tried to locate one of that. Maybe there. I didn't see what kind of shipwreck it is, but possibly if there's a buried treasure nearby, I think that would be the easiest way to get food and iron immediately, and just skip the village completely. Because for me personally, I think routing villages can be a lot slower, even if you end up with a lot more resources. But yeah, I think it really depends on how much the runners are comfortable. And I think the best part of having a lot of experienced runners is that they're comfortable going with a lot less. So the strategies they take are going to be vastly different from strategies that I might take. Which is, very interesting to see. And Illumina here finds a ruined portal. Ooh. With pretty much nothing in it, but
Yep, just a
still
lot
nice
of gold.
to see.
A lot of fun gold, so. Yeah, I would kind of tend to want to go to this village. You do spawn next to an outpost, so I don't think there's going to be any issues with the guys, but you can't just like run up next to the outpost and start mining a tree. You are going to get some pillager fire, so I think you do have to kind of go to the opposite side of the island, make a boat, some doors, strategize from there, and I don't know. The village guarantees that you get nether, so I might see that, scout a couple things, and then immediately just enter nether from spawn and see what's up, because if there's 3 iron in a really nice, easy bastion chest, let's say like top-down housing, then I'd be a lot more inclined to go village, because it guarantees me a bucket with the golem, and flint and steel isn't nice, and I get beds, I get food, I get a blaze bed, I'll have plenty of stuff. So
True.
It's nice to know what's in the nether first for these guys before they do the overworld. And I think we're just seeing them both enter at the same time right now.
Yep.
And this nether is a pretty close fortress, and sadly there's only a bridge bastion. Nothing else. No other bastions. We like to give them choices, but this one is simply a bridge. But I will tell you, I scouted out the barters, and I scouted out the nether travel from the fortress, the blaze spawner, and both of them are 10 out of 10. Top tier.
Oh.
Very good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
Good. I think with one of the bridge chests, you can get a bunch of your obby, and with like 4 or 5 gold blocks, you're like done with trades. And yeah, from the fortress, it's kind of an open spawner. I think it's maybe a pearl throwaway or something. It's really not bad. So
Okay. Wow.
yeah, tricky overworld, but the nether should be very, very kind to him on this one.
It's less of a I think it's the overworld's tricky in the sense that there are so many directions to go in. But I think the lenient part of having an overworld with a lot of direction to go in is that no matter which lava pool you choose to use, your nether spawn is going to be roughly the same anyways. So I think, I think having a very forgiving nether is definitely a pretty huge time save.
Yeah, as we see Eli checking out the bastion, I think there's 10 obby on either side. There's a triple chest on either side, and both of them have 10 obsidian. So
that is insane.
Whatever route you want to do.
Gonna see some Dowski routes probably.
Maybe. Yeah.
But yeah, Eli's looking around for the fortress.
Illumina's scoping out his spawn and the fortress multiple times here. I think getting his route down from spawn to the fortress from the bastion. It looks like he's doing fortress first, which I don't think was intentional. I think entering from spawn takes you kind of equidistant to both, so it's intended you go to bastion first, pearl over to the fortress, and then you have a very nice travel. I don't know what the nether travel is from the bastion. I don't know that one.
Yeah. I think it probably would be best to check out the nether travel from both structures first and then decide which you want to go first. Because I have no doubt that Illumina will be able to handle a fortress first route, but I think the most important thing would be checking how friendly it is going to be for the scouted travel. Because sometimes we see crazy numbers when you emerge from a structure. Like right now, what is that? Is that 1.8k blocks?
Yeah, that is 1900 blocks away from the bastion. That is not a good one. I really hope Illumina doesn't just set on that one and he checks from the fortress. But I don't know. Depending on the overworld route, it might still be not that bad. But you can see the terrain around the bastion is kind of gross, and the terrain around the fortress is very kind. Okay, Illumina's checking now. 1700. Where is he?
Oh, okay, interesting.
Huh? That's
strange.
That's not good. What?
I guess just have to check from a different
Okay.
place.
Strange.
But yeah, we see Eli is has found the portal room and is just refining his exact scouted travel location. So Eli is having a lot better of a time. Oh, directly into base salt. Wow, would you look at that?
Interesting.
Disgusting.
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 Yeah. I don't see the
Illumina...
fortress anywhere over there. That's very strange. I thought I got 400 blocks away on this one. So maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm a crazy person.
I mean, yeah, sometimes you just because the fortress is very sprawled out, so I guess just depending on the location, you could snap to different strongholds. But either way, it seems both runners have at least been in the portal room once. We saw it just now on Illumina's screen as well, so yeah, there is going to be some kind of travel, guaranteed.
Some kind of travel.
Yes, there will be travel. There will be legwork.
And I did see on the right shoulder of this bastion, there is that double chest has 4 iron in it. So I know Illumina scouted that one out, meaning technically you don't have to do iron pick in the overworld. I think Bridge is probably the worst bastion to do ironless because there are manhunt routes that take you from the chest to the chalice to trade. But all of them get absolutely ruined by a hoglin on the bridge or a zombie pigment on the bridge. So all the other routes you can start at the chest and get 3 iron and then mine gold. In bridge, it is going to be a time loss. You are going to have to get the iron, go to the chalice, mine the chalice, and then come back and trade at the chest. I don't know. I like manhunt routes though. I think they're really nifty, but they can die very quickly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the big bad of bridge is the hoglins there that sometimes when you only get one, it's like, yeah, whatever, I'll run through you. But sometimes when you get 3 of the big ones in a row, it's just like, oh, well, guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die.
Guess I'll pass away. But yeah, 1 minute left on the clock. It seems the runners have most of their routes hashed out. They're just going back to just fine-tune some details. Looking at the spawner, a lot of the fortress is buried, but I think that probably wouldn't interfere too much because there's still a big section of it open for a lot of travel in the nether.
Oh, if the trades are as good as you say, you could use non-chalice gold. That's actually true. Neither runner has checked the trades. Honestly, I think 4 or 5 gold blocks is it. So actually, Ben has a very good point. Could actually skip chalice, which would be insane. There's no way any of these runners would do that, but I think with very, very good scouting and more time, actually pretty 5-head.
Could be possible, yeah.
Dang,
with perfect
Ben?
Scouting, yeah.
When is Ben gonna be in a scout and run tournament, huh? In 116, dang.
Pause champ? Wait,
BGR, get him in.
Champ?
Get him in, dude.
Get him in there.
And Roberto, I never know if I should get your hopes up and spoil this or not. Maybe I shouldn't tell you ahead of time.
What?
But Seed 3, I knew you were going to be commentating this one, so Seed 3 I picked particularly for you. It's not crazy, but it is a fun one. It is a fun one.
Oh.
So, just so you know,
Right,
I'm hoping we see Seed 3.
I am also hoping we see Seed 3, so I'm going to be rooting for Eli for this one. Let's see it.
You heard it here first, folks. We want Illumina dead. We want him to die this run.
Chat, place your bets on when timestamp Illumina is going to pass away. When shall Illumina decease? Chat, place your bets. Is he gonna throw in the nether? Is he gonna throw in the end? Doesn't have to be a death. Could also be a 6-minute end fight. We'll have to see.
That's true. Illumina, very tough runner to kill. I feel like when all the mobs are chasing Illumina, they're just really, really sad.
I think they keep their distance. They understand the legendary status and they keep a respectful distance. They go at it with a little bit of fear in their hearts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Illumina, very, very tough runner to kill.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, both runners just doing caving. Oh, wait a minute, no. Illumina just got basic tools, door, heading to the village. Okay, I kind of like that play. Not much in the blacksmith again, but, you know, Iron Golem, plenty of beds, plenty of food. And Eli toughening out, going caving.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah, getting gravel pretty much immediately. Nice. Getting the iron and all that. Having crafted a furnace earlier as well. Getting all this stuff right off the bat. Good.
Yeah,
I guess the concern would be food. I'm not sure where his food sources might come from. Maybe still from the village, but we'll see.
I don't know. Do you go village here? Do you go all the way back up and smelt at the village? It's not the worst play. Leaving
So
crap.
I think he might just go structureless because he has his flint and steel.
Yeah.
He's going to set animals on fire. Maybe getting a couple of lamb chops as his iron smelts and go completely structureless maybe.
Okay, and Illumina not even getting golem, getting 2 beds and 17 bread. So that's not really a play I expected. I expected if you're gonna go village to scout for a lava pool closest to the village so that you can guaranteed, you know, at least get a bucket from the iron golem. But maybe he's going to the shipwreck and he's like, well, shipwreck doesn't have enough food, so I'm just gonna grab food from the village and get a couple beds while I'm there. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's far, a lot of travel in the overworld, but I mean, he'll be in around 4 minutes. I think Eli's probably gonna hit similar timing unless there's a lava pool close by that I didn't see. And yeah, this outpost, the pillager's not coming into play here. Not seeing any pillagers mess up the runners. Sag. Oh, Eli is, I think, searching for dig down. Oh, lighting himself on fire. You don't want to do that, Eli. No. Don't have flint steel in the oven.
I've done that way too many times to count.
Lighting himself
Unfortunate.
on fire.
So
There's cows right
Yeah.
there. Is he not getting food?
is he just going with pieces of food? It's a little
No
bit
way.
spooky given that he just took quite a few hearts off his own health. Unfortunately. Yeah, Illumina has quite a lot of food, so he is actually in a more secure, safe position right now. He can take a bit of more punches and still be okay. Eli digs down perfectly at the right spot to not plunge immediately into a hot bath. Things you love to see, but also going in with just 4 pieces of food and rotten flesh. A little bit spooky.
Yeah, I think, I honestly think Eli had the faster nether entry route here, but I think, I don't know what happened. It seems like a slower entry than it should have been. And I feel like those cows should have been killed as well, instead of the sheep. The wool is nice, but I mean, the food isn't very nice, so.
Yeah, the food, definitely. But we'll see. Eli enters another first.
Yeah, chat talking about Illumina's dark screen. I don't know, chat. That's just what his stream looks like. There's no way when he's looking at his game, that's what he sees. Like, there's no way. You can't see anything, so his screen has to be different.
I think he said before that his brightness on his monitor is actually really high.
I see.
Or something. I don't think he has a problem with seeing. Or maybe he's also just as blind as any of us and he plays the game regardless because he's just that good. Who knows? It's Illumina. You never know. He breaks a block to tell direction. It's Illumina. You don't know.
He actually just turns his monitor off until the 1 cycle most of the time.
Honestly, I would believe it. You cannot convince me otherwise.
All right, Illumina at a spawner, 5 minutes, a little slow in the overworld. Tough seed to get much from though, so to be fair, not bad. He is gonna have plenty of food. Yeah. So he's getting beaten up by these blazes, but he'll just heal it up. Should be fine. Or maybe, chat, imagine he dies.
Imagine. But then we would have to go to Seed 3, the oh so exciting Seed 3. Oh no, how horrible that would be. Monka. But yeah, it's he seems to 3 rods and okay, so pretty good rod rates.
Oh, Eli's starting his bridge route here, running into a hoglin. There are two on the
another
bridge.
big piggy.
Eli, no!
There are 2 hoglins.
Terrifying.
Oh
run.
no! Oh no!
Oh, we got him.
All right.
he's
Okay.
gonna get
Luckily,
food.
he's able to. Is he gonna get food from them? Or
Oh,
no?
no.
Unfortunately, the pork chop's burned in the lava. Unfortunate. But luckily, he takes no more damage from them.
Yeah.
So that.
He's got 2
Okay,
men
we're
left.
seeing a little bit of a Dowski route here.
Illumina
things you love
taking
to see.
damage.
5
good.
rods. 1 more and he's out of there. Plenty of food, so he'll probably be fine. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, Sag. He's alive. Alright, Eli doing the Dowski route, which I like the number of piglins here. I hate the amount of time it takes to set up, though. There is a spot
absolutely.
right above here next to the chest where you can just easily do this as well. I am still not sure why runners take all this time to do this incredibly safe setup. It seems to me like it takes quite some time. But hey, who am I? So he's going to get... He has mined, I believe, 11 gold blocks, which he only needs half of. He doesn't know the trades are really good right now, but the trades are probably just about done. His trading hall right now.
That's... Wow, okay,
Yeah,
that's insane.
She should be good to go.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Illumina's mining gold ore, I guess maybe to make gold armor to enter the Bastion safely.
no, it's a bridge. There's no way. What?
But...
Huh?
Oh, okay, he does... Yeah, he does make a helmet. I guess he's playing it completely safe.
It's a...
Yeah, Bridge is one of the most friendly. Bridge is probably the most friendly bastion for entering without armor because Chalice is so far from the rest of the bastion itself. But I guess Illumina wants to be completely safe, which I appreciate that.
And yeah,
More.
Eli gets his trades and he's done. He's out. So yeah, I thought I saw Illumina checking out the gold blocks. The chalice is actually buried in a netherrack, so you can just dig down onto it and then make gold armor there. I don't know. Maybe he's got a different plan? Why does he need gold armor?
Guess we'll see how things unfold. Also, he's looking around quite a bit. Is he looking for where the chalice is?
Yeah, it is
Maybe he...
buried. If you had chords or memorized the spot, you'd be okay. But yeah, he's entering from the opposite side here. I mean, he's got gold armor, so he's fine. But yeah, Eli booking it to this fortress, and there was his plan from the beginning. He is getting mushrooms. So
Yep, there we go.
yeah, we get on mushrooms, and yeah, okay. Illumina finds it now.
There we go. So Illumina is digging into the chalice. Meanwhile, Eli is booking it towards the fortress. We have a little bit of a position trade. Also some big piggies on Illumina's side. Illumina on 1.5 hearts.
Is he gonna die?
Is he gonna perish?
Bro, how does it every time? He always lives. The mobs never get out.
The mobs never get him, and he creates a golden apple, which, ooh, okay, that's good play. I mean, there's plenty of gold. The runners don't know how good the trades are, but either way, it's bridge, so there's plenty of gold.
It's true. It's true. Bro, the mobs are
Illumina's
like...
literally unkillable. What?
Mobs in Illumina's Minecraft game are like Mario mobs. They just never... They're just slowly walking in the same direction, and Mario just bops them. They have no chance. He never dies.
They simply do not stand a chance. But yeah, once again, starting up the Dowski route, getting plenty of pigs. Look at all them piggies in a hole, trying to get in a hole. There we go. They're in the hole now.
They're good now.
You did it, yo! So proud of you, little piggies. You fell in a hole.
So we were talking about how cool it would be if Illumina died and we saw C3, but you know what would be even cooler? Is if Eli just continued playing out of his mind and just straight up won this match.
Yes, I think that is. See, we joke about Illumina, you know, slipping on a casual banana peel, but of course, what we would absolutely love to see is Eli get like an absolute insane time, just everything go perfectly, the best plays.
He's still waiting for a rod, I believe. But I'm hoping his travel might just be better. His this bridge bastion is buried and the fortress is kind of open, so travel might be nice. Does he get the last rod? You've got to be kidding me.
No, 5 rods. One more. One more, just to hang up.
I mean, he really should be taking out this left wall. I don't know why he's not mining this left wall. It does block spawns, and he's got a complete netherrack wall on the left and behind. He should be mining this whole thing out. Kind of his fault that he didn't get this last blaze rod on this wave, to be honest. Sag, and Illumina is leaving.
Right. So Illumina is going to be just running towards his scouted travel location. And Eli takes the time to craft all of his beds, throws an arrow of fire pot. There's the last rod, there we go. Okay. All trades everything looks pretty good. Illumina is blinding out now.
Alright.
And Eli is running towards the location of the portal.
Yeah, kind of a grosser travel up here, having to go all the way through the stronghold instead of just being able to pearl around. So unfortunately not paying off. And Illumina's exit looks pretty clean. In the end, at 12-12, oh, this is the last chance we have for Illumina to mess up.
Look at an Enderman or something, come on!
Please die.
Illumina, if you look back on this, no ill feelings, we just really want to see C3. Come on.
Very true. Illumina would probably be not upset about getting the potential to play another possible seed where he could sub 10 and win money, but he did go 0-1 his first match, so definitely needs this win. It's going to be very important for him to move on to win this. So,
right.
But Eli being super cool, being here last time and showing up early and chatting with us in the booth. Eli's a homie.
Yeah,
just hanging out
course.
with us, having a good time.
Chilling in the booth. And now we are seeing him blind out as well.
Well, I've already...
Sorry,
I've already reached my quota of talking about bow and arrows for the day, so I sadly can't anymore.
It's okay, I'll carry on the torch for you. So we see Illumina here not using bow and arrows to manipulate Dragon Perch RNG, which is entirely what he should be doing. This should be an average perch time of much shorter. I don't know the exact numbers, but it should be much shorter.
Thank you.
If only he'd used bow and arrows.
Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you. The average end fight time for bow and arrow, full bow and arrow and no bow and arrow is actually identical. North-south weight and full bow and arrow have an exactly 2-minute average end fight.
Oh, really?
Well, from my studies, I've done a bunch of each. And so, if you're worse at bow and arrow, the average gets higher. If you're better at bow and arrow, the average gets lower. North-south weight, you can't do anything, though. Illumina is as far out as he should be. He should not be any further out than this. So he's doing great, but there's no skill involved with this strategy. So bow and arrow, you can always get more skilled. And we see Eli catching up. Please, come on, Eli. Get in there.
Oh, almost plummeting into lava, but luckily there's a clutch. Eli did have a little bit of a time loss earlier because he did not teleport straight into the portal room. He had to dig down from the surface. But still, he is also in the end now, whereas Illumina is still waiting for a perch.
Oh, everyone.
So we're gonna see...
Prage?
We're gonna see... Prage
in the chat?
Perch. So neither runner have bows and arrows, so they're probably just both going for the strategy of standing back as far as possible and waiting for the dragon to attend to the fountain. And we're gonna see who gets it first, basically.
No.
That's
shot.
an instant perch!
Wait,
no shot!
It just zoomed over in a straight line, bro. So
No!
Oh, I thought it was happening, dude. Oh my god.
What
I
is
thought
this
it was
dragon?
happening.
I've seen debates. This is not only a
Holy dude.
debate. This is a travesty of the highest degree. This is trickery. This is mimicry. This is general tomfoolery of the highest degree. I've never seen something that looks like that. What was that?
I'm just giving you time. I'm tired of people in chat saying stuff.
But yeah, we do see the perch from both runners simultaneously. They're one cycling the dragon at the exact same time, but Illumina on the screen gets it first. And Eli, unfortunately, scuffs it up a little bit, has to place the bed down, and is blown up. Quite unfortunate.
Well, GG's to Illumina, and yeah, I saw messages in chat. I don't like to see 5-minute perches. Well, tell your speedrunner to get a bow and arrow today, and they won't take longer than 2 minutes. How about that? It's not my fault. They don't know how to do end fights. Okay, that was fun. Let's bring the runners back.
That was a great match. That was absolutely insane.
All right, welcome back
That
to the
endgame.
booth. Both of you, congrats to Illumina. You guys both got a perch almost at the same time. And Eli.
No, it didn't even
unfortunately,
matter anyways.
missed it and died. Sag.
No.
That's
Oh, no.
unfortunate. Also, Eli, your dragon numing straight for the fountain and just whiffing over it. That was the
Right?
strangest thing I've ever seen.
Right? I was like, huh? What? I thought it was like already perching. I was like, excuse me. So that confused me for a bit. But it was whatever. It
Biggest
was a good
debate.
scene though. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah, it was a really fun
um,
scene to watch.
It was a tough overworld, and you guys played it very differently, but it's pretty cool.
It was very tough.
Oh, it was really tough. Really tough.
So,
But go ahead.
yeah, Eli just went for spawn on the island and just toughed it out. Man versus island, got all of his iron and just dug down to lava. And Illumina took the opposite route, booked it to the village, booked it to the shipwreck, booked it to a magma ravine, and Illumina did fortress first, and Eli did bastion. So
Interesting.
yeah, really cool.
So when I was at the stronghold, I was debating on doing like hunger reset, but then there's just like I saw a skeleton and I saw so many silverfish. I'm like, it's not worth it. So I just winged it, and I was like, fruit.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Whatever.
And you almost took a little bit of a hot bath in the end portal there, but luckily the block clutch came in handy.
So I was wondering if I got that last hit with just another random, like knew I was gonna die, but I wonder if I would have gotten it, because if you die, you'll still be able to enter the end portal, and I wonder if that would have counted.
Yeah, I think it has to be within 2 or 3
Yeah.
seconds of the end fountain triggering. So if you get the
Yeah, so
kill, it's the dragon death animation is too long, so you still just die.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. You learn a new thing every day.
Yeah.
mhm.
I was a bit scared there. That dragon perched very, very low.
Mhm.
Yeah. that
It was
I don't know
very
if you guys
spooky
saw
perch.
that, but I thought I was a goner. I thought I was
Yeah. It was a very spooky perch.
lost.
we were
See
kind of
that.
hoping you missed it, just a little, so we would say C3.
Nothing
were
against
talking
you.
about
We
it the
wanted
whole
to
time.
see three.
Yeah.
Nah.
Just wanted to see
It's
three.
not like we were preaching for you to slip on a banana peel the entire time so we could go to C3, but it's okay.
What would have been seed 3 if we did manage to get to that?
We will reuse it. It would have been a cool spawn. That's all I can say. A spawn that you would never play in RSG. So, Sag. we'll
Is
see.
it an igloo run?
Dang it. No, it's,
Oh, igloo?
No, it's not an igloo.
Okay.
We did see an igloo earlier, but no.
Yeah.
Jungle spawn. I'm assuming. No, we've seen that.
Yeah, we've seen jungle spawns before.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've seen pretty much everything. Mansions, jungles, igloos, the whole shebang.
Oh, that mansion one. That was the one with me and Autumn at that mansion one. Jesus.
Oh yeah, you did the There'll be more mansions. Yeah,
Mhm.
there'll be more mansions in brackets. So with that, Illumina goes 1-1 and is going to be going up against the Corbanos tomorrow. And Eli, this is your last match, right?
Unfortunately, yes. But I had fun. It was fun. It was my first ever tournament, and I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
Going against top runners. It's a nice change of pace of things.
Yeah, you had a great performance. All your matches were super hype, and we enjoyed you in the booth a lot. So thank you for playing.
Of course. Anytime. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
And Roberto, thank you as always for
Yes.
commentating. It was very fun. Very good time.
Yeah, of course. This is a great match to commentate. Just the script was on point this time.
Exactly.
Really? Are you sure? Sure about that?
It was close. We were a few seconds off on the script, but
Might have had to rewrite a few things just a little bit.
Oh, next time perhaps.
yes,
Maybe.
Illumina. I'm being told Illumina does have a match tomorrow. It is what is it? 1:30 for me, so that'd be 3:30 Eastern. Illumina versus Corb tomorrow.
Oh shit, we're in the same time zone. Hog.
Are we in? You're in Mountain too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. It's 1:30 for us then. So be back here tomorrow on my channel. Antoine has one channel or one match in the morning. It's just Sizzler though. Who cares about Antoine and Sizzler? So be back here on my stream for Illumina Corp tomorrow. And yeah, I don't. Are you still streaming on no mic Illumina?
I'm going to bed like
Okay.
now.
Okay. Eli, are you still going for a bit?
I'll go for a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll throw you over raid. But yeah, chat. We're gonna go to
thank you.
The intermission screen so you can look at the schedule, and we'll go raid Eli. So yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.